What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to episode 10 of Rising to the Top with Ebbsfleet United. Now, in the last recap, I left you all off with the recap against, well, with the match recap against Arsenal away at Emirates with a heartbreaker, with the last two goals of the match coming in the dying seconds of the match. Put us down 3-1. Unfortunately, we get knocked out in the fifth round there, but there was never ever a chance for us to come back against a club like Arsenal or come away with a win nonetheless. But that brings us to our next match, and we're going to do quick recaps until the end of the fourth season here, which is going to bring us into the current season. So this means at the end of this episode I will be showing the league table, because if I show it right now it would be too much of a massive spoiler for you guys. So anyways, Torquay 3-1 win here. The goals for us coming from Matt Edwards twice and Curtis Main. Then a 4-4 draw against Burton here. What was absolutely incredible here. Actually, no, I'm thinking of the wrong match. There was a match when we were 4-0 down and we came back to 4-3, and that's coming up soon. So after that match right there against Burton, we had a 2-0 win against Hartlepool. Goals coming from Enzo Zidane and Toby Farmer. Then a win against Wycombe. Goal coming from Charlie Sheringham. Then a loss to Tranmere away from home 2-0. A win against Crewe away from home 3-2. A giant win against Oxford 6-1. Goals coming from Curtis Main in 8th and 16th minute and via penalty in 51st. Alex Smith scored in 31st, Delano Sam York in 76th, and Charlie Sheringham in 79th. Josh Ashby scored the only goal for Oxford in 53rd minute. 6-1 here. Now this may end up being a really quick episode, a quick recap of everything that's happened for the latter part of the fourth season, which will bring us to episode 11 and possibly a live comm within that episode. So I gotta check and see how many matches I'm into the current season, which is gonna be season 5, so at any point. Next up, Port Vale 2-1 win, then 2 straight losses to Gateshead and Eastleigh, both of them 2-1. Then we had a win against Cheltenham here, 3-1. A giant 6-2 win away from home against Morecambe. Then 2-0 win against Newport County. Let's go back to the Morecambe match for a second. Pete Gear had 2 goals, Charlie Sheringham had 2 goals, and Jamie Tank had 2 goals. Enough said. So, as I was saying after that match, against Newport, 2-0, goals coming from Pete Gear and Curtis Main. Then a 3-1 loss to Carlisle. Interesting to note is that after this match we were crowned champions in Football League 2. So once again, for the second straight Football Manager year with Ebbsfleet, I managed to stay in Football League 2 for a season and then win a straight promotion the next year. Happened in FM14, happened here again. Moving on from that point, as I was saying, against Carlisle here, the only goal for us coming from Delano Sam York. Unfortunately, we fell to them 3-1. Granted, we were away from home. And to close out the season, 2-0 win against Luton and 4-1 win against Chesterfield. That brings us to the league table. And this is currently showing the current season, so I've showed you a bit of a spoiler here. But apart from that, okay, I gotta quickly switch off from this. We ran away with the league title. 15 points. 15 points clear at the top of the table. Luton, Tranmere and Crewe Alexandra getting promoted alongside us. Which basically concludes this episode. Now, the last thing I'm going to do before we go off is we're going to go into transfers. And we're going to take a look at 2017-2018 again. Actually 2018-2019. Before I start the next video, we had Tom Phipp come in. I considered he would be an excellent tutor for an off-the-field role for one of the kids whom I want to improve in his determination. And currently, he is actually tutoring. Oh, he can't tutor anyone. His squad importance is too low, but that will be changed. But a lot of players left us: Jason Talbot, Michael West, Enzo Zidane, Simon Ford, Garrett Brooks. Michael West, he's still available on a free transfer. He's still a fan favorite here. Let's see how much he wants. Just to fill up a little bit more time within this video here. I don't really like giving out bonuses to players, but that's a big signing fee. But Michael West is still a fan favorite here. And that is the reason why I'm gonna close this video off on bringing him in, which is going slightly ahead of our next video for episode 11. Even though my scout says there are too many doubts, but he has been a proven player for us for a long time. And his contract expired last season. I just opted not to re-sign him at that point in time, but he's asking for less money now. And it only makes sense. So, as previously stated, this is the end of the episode. And again, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you back for the next one.